Happy New Year, everyone. Cliff back finally with another video. It's been a while. I know I sound like a broken record every time, but gonna try to get back into the swing of things. Now that the holiday season's calmed down, I actually have some free weekends where I could film the stuff that I have been putting aside. I have quite a few projects that I plan on filming, mainly more around PCs, some follow-up parts. I had my Optiplex GX 260 second part. The footage was unfortunately lost, so I'm gonna have to redo that. So that's on the docket. But anyway, what you see in front of you is a PS5, one that I've already taken the side panels off, as you can tell. So I'm gonna put these down. This is my friend's PS5. This is the digital edition, I believe. Yes, there is no DVD drive, no, Blu-ray drive on here. He gave this to me and asked if I could fix it for him. What he told me is that when he plays any game, it will overheat. It will give him a warning saying that you need to wait 15 minutes before you can start playing any games. And he's been saying that it makes this terrible grinding noise. And because this is a digital console and there's, I believe the only moving part in here is the fan. This isn't my area of expertise. I don't normally repair consoles, mainly just computers, but I think I'll go ahead and give this a try. So my first thing to do is I'm going to plug it in and just see if I can, or I guess listen to what I hear, and if it is indeed a bad fan bearing, or if I can just see the fans not spinning right, then obviously I know that's a problem. And then I'll look up a guide on how to actually repair or replace one of these fans. I'll probably need to order one because obviously I don't have any spares. So let me go ahead and get a monitor and a controller and also a power cord, and I'll be right back. Okay, got a monitor, a controller, and you got the PS5 obviously on. And right away I could tell that it is something with the fan because I could hear it. I hear it clicking against something. I don't know if it picks up on my mic well, but it is definitely making a noise and it's already idling. It's we're just at the what do you even call this? The main menu of the PS5. I used to call it the XMB on the PS4 and PS or no the PS3, but I hear the fan already ticking, so I know there's something wrong with it. It sounds kind of like something is rubbing up against it right now, but I don't see anything that could be. So it could be a bad bearing. I'm gonna go ahead and then disassemble it now, and then see how easy it is to get to the fan, and we'll see if there's any obstruction. If it is indeed just a bad bearing and it's making this noise, I'll go ahead and go on eBay and order a replacement fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this PS5. Okay, power. Turn off PS5. And I'll be back once I have the system opened up. And with the help of both my trusty iFixit kit and an iFixit guide, got the fan out. Incredibly easy. It took maybe about, 5-10 minutes. And I could tell there's something wrong with this bearing in here. Even just by moving it, I could feel it wobbling on and off. So I'm gonna go ahead. I already have ordered a replacement one. I counted the number of blades, and I ordered a replacement 23 blade fan module, and we'll install it on the PS5 when it gets here. Like I said, it was incredibly easy to do this. You basically pop off the side cover, undo this little bezel. This bezel's right here. Just pop this off. Use a Torx T8 screwdriver to remove all these screws, and the fan module comes right up. You can plug it from the board right there. Incredibly easy. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, or otherwise I would have just ordered a fan module already. So I'm going to go ahead and shelve this video until my new module gets in here. We'll install it, test it out, and then hopefully I can give my friend his PS5 back so he could stop bugging me. So until then, I will see you guys in a few days probably. All right, folks, so it's been a few days, and I finally got my replacement fan for this for my friend's PS5 here. So before I install this, I'm actually gonna get my electronic duster, and I'm gonna just dust out the inside of the case real quickly because I see it's a little dusty in here. And then I'll go ahead and show the process of me actually reinstalling the fan. It's pretty simple. You just undo these 4 Torx T8 screws, put the fan in, and connect it to its power under this little kind of like cover almost, this little plastic cover. And that's really it. So I'm going to go ahead and dust this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've dusted the machine out, and we are, I guess the console out, not the machine. Well, it's technically a machine, but ready to go ahead and reinstall a fan. So let me undo these screws. Make sure I put them in the right order. I screwed them down a little bit to make sure I put them in the right order they came out in. Otherwise, I could always see the iFixit guide that I used to take this apart in case I forget where these screws go. But there you go. And last one. Okay. And we're going to take our replacement fan. Gonna line it up where the power cable's over yonder. Okay. Perfect. And I'm just going to use my screwdriver to, trying to get my spludger out. Oh, use my fingertips. Let's just lift this cover off. Plug the fan back in. Route it through this cable management arm, or I guess like a little plastic. That's the problem. That's why I don't do many YouTube videos. I can't focus on talking and doing something at the same time. Want to make sure that that connection is fine. Okay. All right, that's all good. Let me go ahead and put this little plastic cover back on. And then let me just screw in the, oh, can't forget the fan shroud too as well. Just gotta line it up over these holes, I believe. Maybe I have it the opposite way. That's good. Yep, that's good. Okay, now I can screw it back in. Screw number one. Screw number two. And screw number three. And finally, screw number four. Coincidentally, if you wanted to upgrade the SSD or add additional NVMe storage to your PS4, PS5, not PS4, this is where you would do it. You just need a normal screwdriver for this, and there is a standard PC M2 slot under here. You need to get a SSD that Sony has approved on their list in order for the OS to recognize and use it, I believe. But besides that, I think we're good to go. Just got to put this bezel back on. I think you clip it in from the middle here. Or no, you want to do these sides. So do these two sides first. I'm telling you, it's, as soon as you get on camera, everything it doesn't want to go back in the way you want it, right? Also, probably the angle that I'm working at here. So let's go ahead and get the side in. If it wants to come in. There we go. And just clip it back in. And we just got to put the side panels back on and give it a try. And so I will be back with another cut as soon as I get the console fully assembled and powered back on. Okay, got my friend's PS5 turned on. I'm going to go ahead and play some games. As of right now, I can hear it. It's a little quieter. I hear the fan spinning. It's still a little bit noisier than my PS5, but it seems to be a lot better than it was. But the real test is going to be in playing a game. So I'm going to go ahead and probably play like Horizon Zero Dawn for half an hour and see what happens. So I'll report back after I go through some gameplay. All right, so I've been playing about 30 minutes of Horizon Forbidden West, not Zero Dawn. And so far, so good. No loud noises, no PS5 notifications say turn off your machine. So I think it's good to go. I'm going to call this one fixed. So that was my first ever PS5 repair. And luckily, it was a easy one. So I was a little worried that I had to take apart, more of the components. And I know there's liquid metal on the CPU, GPU. So I didn't really feel like I would know how to repair that myself. But the fan swap, perfectly easy. So, all right, folks. So, Cliff again, and I'll see you in the next one. So, later.